Good morning, evening, and possibly night, beautiful humans. It's Nick the Sweat here again today. It's gonna be our 8th episode in the Nothing Is Written. Well, really, the Battlefield 1 single-player campaign Let's Play series, but we're on the Nothing Is Written war story. Join Lawrence of Arabia in his desert campaign against the Ottoman Empire.
In the deserts of Arabia, an insurgency war was raging years before I got to France. Tribes of Bedouins had united to fight a war that was very different from the one we fought in the trenches. Using small mobile units, they challenged the might of an empire, and they were rallied around the ideas of a single, influential warrior. Ideas of freedom and change.
Hidden in plain sight. Here we go. Al-Ajda, Mesopotamia, spring 1918. The Great War engulfs the globe. In the deserts of the Middle East, Arab tribes rebel against their historical oppressor, the Ottoman Empire. To counter the uprising, the Ottomans deploy their most advanced technologies. The empire's devastating artillery, combat aircraft, and armored vehicles engage rebel forces wielding rifles from horseback. T.E. Lawrence, an unconventional British officer, works with a small force of highly mobile rebels. They cannot confront the Ottoman forces head-on. Instead, they must fight another way.
The Arabian Desert, a vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil, the lifeblood of our new mechanical century. For more than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia. In the desert, you rely on good planning, but you also hope for a dash of luck. And luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo. A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements.
Everyone, right? Into the rooftop hatch.
A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter can move unseen.
Now we have to be stealth. Turn around. Yeah, you're smart.
The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
Huh? Should not have climbed up there, my guy. Shouldn't have. Huh? Messed up. Everyone's dying. Don't need to. But you have to kill everyone. Can't even open the weapon crate because Zara Gufran, 1882 to 1918, just in case you were wondering or actually curious. But yeah.
A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements.
You're dead.
The tribesmen fought unconventionally, using weapons they knew well. Endurance, individual intelligence, and courage were their primary assets.
Stand up. Sorry, guy. Not anymore. I can just freely murder everybody. Thank you. Alright, let us up now. We out. The only code book, right?
Come out! It's over. Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Actually, I was rather depending on it.
Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon. Even now, an engine of destruction scours this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh. You animal! Zara.
Now I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one, you mean?
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend. Of course, obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans had named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert outpost. It seemed lightly defended. It was also well stocked with arms and equipment. The ancient ruins were all that remained of a civilization now lost to time. The Ottoman Empire brought in the modern world with a host of armored vehicles and field guns. 3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our false orders. How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up to her. The Bedouin treasured their horses, and in return, those animals granted their riders unparalleled speed and mobility.
Yes, makes sense. How you do it? I guess where the commander is doesn't matter anymore. It's messed up. Let's see. Commander's the only guy wearing black. pretty cool.
A single order would be enough. Ottoman protocol required the message to be received in triplicate before the train would acknowledge it.
Makes sense, I guess. Where's the commander? Here's the real question. Just gonna find out. It's gotta be in this building, right? It's the only explanation. Huh, it just was the commander. We didn't even know it was. Makes sense. Well, there's that. Nah.
We were putting a great deal of trust in Zara's capabilities, but I had complete confidence that she would carry the day.
Here's the last one. At this point, it's the only one that matters. Where's this commander now? Is the last question. Oh. Nowhere over there, right? Just ride the outsides. Where would this commander be? Maybe this building? Clearly not this building. Huh? This building seems to be empty. They would have already been alerted by the time he broke the door open. So... maybe this one? Oh, not on the roof, obviously. That would be too easy. We're loud now. Dumb. Up here, maybe? Nobody knows where the commanders. It's not something you would know. Ah, this guy's also playing man. Now where? Here? Here's somebody. Yep, there he is. Nice, nice, very nice, very nice. Oh. Final message. Once again, the only one that matters.
You see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
In cold blood.
You slipped away just in time. Till Kitchi was a fool to think we'd ever stay after he escaped.
The carnival won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think.
The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed. I'll deal with any sentries, then rig explosives on the track.
Yes, and I'll rally our fighters.
When I blow the lines, the train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast, you need to attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and find you're out there all alone. You know that.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
Ah. Makes sense. Well. I guess now we can just run in and check dynamite all over the place. What? Of course he just eats that. How many leg shots does it take? Kill the armored man. The answer would be too many.
Once Zara secured the town, the trap could be set for the arriving train.
There we go. you can't just do that. That's stupid. What they got in here? Anything useful? Stick grenades. Bruh. More dynamite. What's in here? Is a tank gooer. You know. Jeez. Train's not even that big either, it's just got so many different things on it. It's like couldn't even beat it without. So close. We just can't sit still. Did it? Go. There she goes.
Vengeance can be a sweet or bitter brew. How did you find it, Zara?
And you're right, we do need to think bigger, act bigger. Maybe even the Suez Canal. Tell me, what do you know about battleships?
Huh. That's tough. The end of the Great War saw the Ottomans driven from Arabia. However, the empires of Britain and France reneged on the promise of Arab independence. P. Lawrence remains a figure of controversy. The war for oil continues to this day. Remember us. A closing message from the Battlefield 1 team dedicated to those who served. Today we fight.
all this will be over. The war to end all wars will be won by one side or the other. The guns will rust, grass will grow, and there'll be nothing left of any of this. The land will heal itself, as everything does in the end. We'll be long gone by then, but maybe not forgotten. History only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us. Then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did, how we lived, how we fought, and how we died. When this is all over and the war is won, they will remember us. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in the eye, and we will fight.
Crazy. Well, I guess that's gonna conclude our Battlefield 1 single player campaign Let's Play series. It's gonna wrap up our 8th episode in the series. But if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, follow, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the other videos on the channel. Let me know in the comments other games to do Let's Plays on. And as always, peace out. Thanks for watching. I love you. Zoom!